fucking taking too long.
Bro, we're saving fucking hard drive space, record everything.
Are you guys
Apparently.
together?
We're all together. Wink, wink. I'm the problem.
Wait, is this a full-size grown bear?
We got a jackass right here.
So you're trying to cover up some shit.
1776. Get in the fucking car. So she gets in the car.
Well, nobody should come while they're recording this.
Welcome to the show.
Hot sauce. Some like it stupid.
Fucking a real dickhole.
Backdoor Sluts 9. I haven't seen 1 through 8. I'll be lost.
Let me tell you, 3 wasn't that great. 4, though, brought the series back to norm.
Speaking of norms, there's a new Saw film that's coming out.
No,
and,
there isn't.
And you won't believe who got cast for it. Just take a stab at it.
Jaden Smith.
George went.
Soldier Boy.
You're actually a little closer than he is.
What did he say?
I said Jaden Smith.
Willow Smith.
That'd be awesome. No.
Will Smith?
No, you
Jada Pinkett?
you were closer than he was.
Oh.
It's not the Smith family.
Oh,
Okay.
Soldier Boy.
Do you want me to just throw it out there?
Sure.
Chris Rock.
What?
That's right.
Okay.
Oh, he's fallen on hard times.
I read that the other day and I was like, oh.
He's come a long way since, what was his stand-up where he was like, Daddy gets a big piece of chicken? Do you remember that one?
No.
Oh.
How old are you?
Older.
Because
Somehow I made eye contact with both of you at the same time.
you got a wonky eye.
It's not lazy, it's just
I
Just
said
kinda drifts
I
a
said
little bit.
wonky.
distracted. It's got a lot of bullshit to keep track of.
Do you ever tell it? Hey, get over here.
No, I just shut my eyes and then they
There you go.
straighten out. There they are.
He's got to hit his head a little bit, you know. Clunk, clunk, clunk.
Yeah, have to
Yeah,
have
it's like the old TVs. You gotta hit him a couple times.
have to do the Fonz move. You elbow the jukebox.
Yeah,
Hey,
It just comes right back to focus.
that's terrible.
why do I do this?
I
Why do I keep showing up?
ask that same question myself every week.
Oh, you're a glutton for punishment.
I really
Fuck
am.
Oh
you.
god.
Jesus Christ.
Can
Sorry.
you? I mean, even if it stops you from breathing, can you just not do that?
I can't.
Everything that has to do with your breathing is just god awful.
I can't breathe normal.
You're like a bulldog.
Yeah, that's a very good analogy.
I know. That's why I said it. Christ.
Can't you like get it drilled out or something?
I think they stopped that in the 1920s. You know, they stuck something up your nose and they hit you with the.
Oh, you're talking about lobotomy?
Yeah.
No. They didn't stop that in the 20s.
When did they stop that?
Not in the 20s.
Huh.
No, I was talking about like the thing where they put the drill inside your nose and make it bigger.
I don't think that's going to help. Although I do need to go to my doctor and set up with regular appointments again to get the allergy shots. Basically, what they do is for the 2-year treatment, they prick you, or actually, not, well, they prick you at first, see what you're allergic to, and then they start injecting you with all the things you're allergic to. And over the 2-year course, you eventually build up immunity to all your things that you're allergic to.
That sounds ridiculous.
It's a real thing.
That's real interesting. I was listening to everything you just said. Did you hear that Robert Pattinson is going to be Batman?
Hold on. First of all, fuck you, and then fuck that. And they also announced that they announced the villains today. Actually, the villains are going to be the Penguin and Catwoman again.
Isn't there one with Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker?
Yeah, it's called The Joker, and that's coming out later this year.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's going to be good, but I still think I'm going to see it.
I think I might watch it also.
I think I would watch it. Yeah.
I'll wait for it to come to Netflix.
Yeah,
Well, yeah. I'm not gonna.
but Robert Patterson as
Patterson.
what did I say?
Patterson.
What's his name?
Pattinson.
Oh, it's Pattinson.
Is it?
I thought it was Patterson.
I don't know. He's fucking British.
Well, you can't understand a damn word he says.
Now I got to look this shit up again. Pattinson.
Okay. Well, Paddington Bear is going to be fucking Batman.
Is he gonna bulk up like Bale?
I don't know. Maybe.
I doubt it. No. He's gonna do the Michael Keaton, where everything's hidden. Like Michael Keaton didn't do any like CrossFit or any of that shit.
Well, CrossFit wasn't even a thing back then.
Thank you. So I don't think that old Paddington Bear, as you refer to him as, I don't think he's gonna get in like crazy good shape. I think he's just gonna be like, "Hey, I'm Batman," and that's pretty much it.
He just says that.
Yeah, he's just like,
Penguin's just like hanging out at his house. Hey, I'm Batman.
"Hey, yeah, by the way, I'm Batman," and they're like, "But no, you're not."
You gotta do it in a British accent though, because there's no way that he's gonna be not British about this.
Which kind? Like northern, southern,
Cockney?
Cockney.
You got a pikey one? That sounds good.
He's like, "You look like a boxer." what is he like? What's Brad Pitt say? It's a lot of like shuffling.
Yeah. Fucking gypsies.
Pockies.
Oh my god.
It's part of the negotiating tactic. Can't understand a word they're saying.
Did you guys see Train Spotting with the pikey in there?
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
Woo.
So, what's his name gonna be in the news? Like, you've got Batfleck. Is he gonna be Robert Pattinson?
I hope not.
Is he gonna be a vampire Batman?
He was a bat before, now he's a... Oh, God, it makes sense. That's why he got casted.
I don't think that... Did Twilight have... Did they turn into bats?
I don't know.
Sweet. This is the perfect group to discuss this.
Why would you? Well, it was a
All I
dumb
know-
question.
Okay, I saw the first movie. And what I remember the most was that he was shiny in the sun. Like he glistened for some like he had glitter poured all over him for some fucking reason.
He had liver poured all over. He's bloody. Only in the sun, though.
Nobody else thought he was a pedophile? Wasn't he like hundreds of years old?
Yeah, I just know in high school.
I mean, I
He flunked a lot of times.
didn't watch it.
Fucking sweet.
No, I mean, I'm just telling you from what I saw, that's the one that stood out. Yes, I also was a pedophile. But, I mean, Kristen, what's her name? Stewart?
I think Kristen.
Kristen Stewart? You can never tell. Sometimes they like to go with the whole, like, French.
IR?
Yeah.
Kirsten.
Kirsten?
Kirsten.
Sorry, I'm doing British again.
Hey, damn, Cockney.
Look like a boxer.
I'm Batman.
Hey, Nick?
Hey, Joker.
Yeah, it's a Scottish accent. Yeah, I'm Batman.
God.
I am the knight. Wow, we're going to receive all sorts of hell for these horrible accents.
Yeah, we are.
Well, remember a long time ago we did a bit about Batman, who the best Batman would be.
Forrest Gump.
Yeah,
Right.
Forrest Gump would be the best Batman.
I am the knight.
I'd love to see that. I would love
And
to
then
see
was it
that.
Jason Statham was Robin?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what?
He's like way overpowered. Alfred was Sam Jackson. He's just yelling motherfucker all the time.
I think that's in his contracts. In every movie, he has to say motherfucker at least once. It's like Will Smith with this woo. He does that a lot. Even in Aladdin, he did
God,
it.
I was just about to say, in Aladdin, that bugged the fuck out
Did
of
you guys
me.
watch that movie?
It's not out yet.
No,
Oh.
there was a.
The trailer, dude. It
He was
just-
singing the Prince Ali song, like the big musical number
Uh-huh.
where they introduce Aladdin
Sure.
after he gets all his wishes, and in like, I guess like a minute in, Will Smith is like, he's the blah 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 blah, and then he just goes woo, and you're like, fucking god damn it.
He can't help himself. He really can't.
Have you ever seen the supercut of him doing that?
No.
It's just all of his movies that he does it, and it's like all of his movies.
So, like, oh, God. Who's that one guy? Wow.
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
I've seen the Owen Wilson supercut of his wows.
It's just like that, but with woos.
Oh, God.
I think somebody nailed his down. He's made like $217 million in his movies. He says like 135 words or something like that. And they actually like nailed it down. So he's made like 135 grand off of saying "wow."
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's the number of lines he has and how many times he
Yeah.
says wow.
Yeah. I mean,
If that's what it takes, I'll say wow.
yeah.
I'll do it.
But you gotta do it iconically.
Speaking
Okay.
speaking of icons, you know what I'm talking about? Flavortown.
He's not an icon. He's a piece of shit.
well, I mean,
Well, okay,
you're kind of
let's back off the piece of shit remark. I don't think he's a piece of shit. I just
you're
don't.
getting mad right now.
Again, he's baiting you,
He is. It worked.
and he is
It
the
worked.
master of it. He is the master baiter.
God,
I like how he just threw out one little thing, and it's just,
son of a bitch.
I'm not the Triple D fan that all the bros in the world are. So
With their fire t-shirts or
yeah, I don't fucking get it. Like,
bleach blonde hair and their spiked look,
I don't know what you guys are talking about. That's
gay stashes.
is that what you call it?
What Chaz has? Yeah.
oh my god.
Is it?
See, now he's just trying to bait me.
And you're not the master baiter. You're the minor baiter.
Nobody baits me.
You're right.
Novice baiter at best.
Are we gonna address the elephant in the room, Billy? His nose. Oh,
What's
God.
the elephant?
We have a different format today.
Oh yeah.
So hit
So-
him with the intros.
So Billy, let me put a little I don't know,
Lead in your pencil.
prescript here.
Okay.
You remember our friend Scott Pruitt?
Wait, that was the guy with the degloving, wasn't it?
No, that was Chris Watts.
Oh.
Scott Pruitt was the head of the EPA, even though he was like a giant piece of shit.
Didn't he love coal or something?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
he's the one that Trump appointed that like deregulated everything.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So he's from Oklahoma.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And I promised myself, I was like, I'm not going to talk shit about Oklahoma, the Florida of the Midwest.
Uh-huh.
Now that you mention it, the shape is kind of similar.
They both have panhandles.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, Texas has a panhandle too, but I broke my own promise, and I saw an article, which you'll read in a second because that's the format today. Billy is reading our topic.
And Billy is, as you know, he doesn't know anything, so
So I first and foremost want to apologize for butchering everything that you're going to hear in a matter of moments. So I do want to tell you this, that the title that James has prepared for this is Oklahoma, yeah!
With an exclamation point.
Yeah, there's
yes,
an
yeah.
exclamation point.
Okay, you have to.
can you
You have
say
to
it?
say
Can you
that.
say it right?
I-
We
Do I have to say
you aren't
exclamation
even
point?
starting it off right.
Wait, do I have to say exclamation point?
Oklahoma, yeah! Exclamation point. No, you don't
I
have
hit
to
the
say.
emphasis. I went, yeah!
Yeah, you can emphasize.
I
the
did
yeah,
emphasize the
but
yeah.
you have to. This is radio. You know, you can't just bank on people seeing what you're seeing.
No, I know. I said Oklahoma, yeah! I did that.
And what else is there?
An excellent.
There you go.
I hate you. Fucking dicks.
Well,
Just tell.
All right, well,
just tell the people the stuff.
let's start the show. I'm Billy, and to my left is Chaz, and to my right is James.
I hate this format already.
And
Yeah,
welcome
I don't.
to Hot Sauce.
Who approved this?
Both
No,
you,
no, it's-
both you bitches did.
No, it's hot sauced with the gods comma.
with
yeah,
the gods.
The
comma.
comma to the top.
Yeah, I did that.
What?
Top comma.
Where have you been?
I did that.
You've literally been here every episode.
I did that. No, fuck you both. Let's get into this shit. All right, shit show begins in 3, 2, 1.
Now the girl you're looking at right there, Billy, you'd hit it, right?
Let me see.
Yes, I would.
Let me see too.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Yes, so would Chaz.
She's not a. I was expecting a monster at first.
It's Oklahoma, okay? It's
You're
not
expecting
Alabama.
You're expecting our
No.
favorite South African in the movie Monster?
No, I was expecting more like what was that when we were
Oh, with
the couples, and I was
Yeah.
expecting her to be like 400 pounds.
Charlize Theron, if you're listening.
We're very sorry. We would love a sponsorship.
From what?
What?
Wait, why?
No.
What?
What?
For what?
For money to come into this company.
What?
From who?
Charlize Theron.
What?
Why would she?
Again, why?
That doesn't make any sense.
Whatever, fuck you guys.
Just read the fucking thing.
Jeez. Thank you.
I'm loving shitting on Billy. I am absolutely loving what we're doing right now.
Welcome to my Friday nights.
Tell you, I'm not a fan of what you do because I feel it now.
Oh yeah? Do
Yeah.
you? Oh, you feeling the heat? You feeling the pressure?
Okay, so let's see what we got here.
What?
This is what he does.
No, he doesn't.
This is exactly what he does every week.
I do kind of do that.
All right, so Oklahoma, yeah,
What's the last part?
yeah,
No, what's the after that?
you asshole.
So you're doing accents today?
We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Let's see. Ashley Priola was booked into the Oklahoma City County Jail. Oklahoma County Jail for assault with a dangerous weapon and assault and battery.
Okay.
She's 26 years old, is accused of throwing billiard balls at her former boss
Okay.
after getting fired for showing up to work intoxicated, according to police.
Okay.
Wait, so she's pissed?
So she's throwing pool balls at someone.
Just continue.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
It'll get there.
Police said that they were called to Red Dog Saloon. Oh, I know that place. That's actually in Alaska. It's a really nice place to go to.
Well, this one's in Oklahoma.
I know, so it might
Yeah,
be
can
an
we get
offshoot.
back-
She didn't commute to Alaska.
Can we get back to Oklahoma?
All right, let's track back. So they were called to Red Dog Saloon for an assault after an employee was fired and had hit the manager with a billiard ball. When officers arrived, they were told Priola had gone to the convenience store in the back room. The police retrieved Priola and brought her back to the scene. Manager Holly Jones and a witness, Heather Dougherty? How do you say that? Dougherty? Daugherty?
Darty.
Dougherty. Heather Dougherty. I don't know.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
say it Irish. Perfect.
Heather Dougherty.
Just when you don't know how to say something, do an Irish accent.
Yeah,
That way we'll know.
that'll cover it up.
Hold on.
It's like putting a throw rug on a stain. just do it.
Sure is.
Told officers Priola had arrived to work drunk.
That's not a good place to
No,
start.
that's not where you want to be.
And then what happens?
Jones said she gave Priola permission to work, dancing on the stage, but she had fallen twice on the stage.
Okay.
Police were told Jones then fired Priola for coming to work intoxicated. I mean, she kind of gave her the green light.
Yeah, that's the problem I have with the story too. But I mean, how many times have you showed up to work where you're like, "Yeah, I had a rough night."
Yeah, I mean, you come over to work hungover, maybe, but not drunk.
Yeah.
Like still drunk.
Well, see, here's the catch-22. It's all right. We're shorthanded. It's either you go out and you dance in the little go-go cage, or I'm down a person for the night.
Right, and if she's drunk, she's going to get way more into the music.
That is the theory.
All right, so once Priola was fired, Jones and Dirty. We'll call her Dirty. Jones and Dirty said Priola grabbed a billiard ball and threw it at Jones, hitting her in the face.
Jeez.
They said she then grabbed a second ball
God.
and threw, but it missed. So her aim's a little off the second time around.
Well, she's batting 500 so far.
Yeah.
Priola then left the scene, according to Jones and Dirty.
I wouldn't be hanging around seeing if she hit the second one. That's for sure.
Police said that Priola was arrested for assault and battery and transported to the Oklahoma County Jail. On the way to jail, police said Priola became hysterical and offered them all of her money and that they would take her home instead of jail. Oh, and what? That doesn't make sense. Let me redo this.
So it's a real Pablo Escobar move right there.
Yeah. On the way to jail, police said Priola became hysterical and offered them all of her money and that they would take her home instead of jail.
Yeah.
When officers refused, they said she began screaming and banging her head on the window of the car. That's never a good sign. You don't do that. You're just admitting that you're drunk as shit at that point.
Well, she's already going to jail,
So I mean,
like for sure.
oh, so she's pleading the insanity case.
No, I don't think that's.
No, I don't think so.
I think you keep that in your back pocket for when you murder somebody.
Well, think about it. She's drunk and she already threw pool balls at people. She knows she's going to jail.
She, they said she was also trying to kick out the car. She was let me try that again. I can't do what you do.
When you get tripped up, just do the Irish accent.
I said when she was trying to kick out the window of the car. Hi, did I?
Okay, I don't.
You got nothing on that.
It sounded flawless.
Yeah,
Alright.
I didn't hate it.
They said she was also trying to kick out the window of the car. Priella was booked into the Oklahoma County Jail for assault with a dangerous weapon and assault and battery. So that is the intro to...
So that's just the first thing that I saw that got me back on the Oklahoma topic.
So is this all about her, or is it
No.
multiple stories of Oklahoma?
That is just one Oklahoma story from this week.
I'm sorry, this week?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, all right.
Oklahoma. Here we go.
Fuck, he's doing it again.
Every time.
Yeah, well, that's what you do, buddy. Fun facts.
Fun facts about Oklahoma. Here they are.
Here they are. World War II bombing site, Boise City, July 5th, 1943. A B-17 had mistaken Boise City for Conlin, a bombing test site. Though the bombs were filled with sand at the time, Boise City would be the only U.S. city to be bombed during World War II. Think about that right there.
Isn't that fun? Isn't that a fun little fact?
Fun fact.
So do you think cities and states like that they get mad, when the real city is like, hey, yeah, I'm Boise. The one that I was thinking of is, hey, you been to Kansas City?
Which one?
Oh, yeah, you talking about the one in Missouri? No, in Kansas, motherfucker. Think people get mad about that shit?
People are very proud of their hometown, so when you don't get it right, they might cut you.
You know what's funny about that is the B-17
Yeah.
came from Texas and bombed Oklahoma.
Should have been the B-52s. Rock Lobster.
I was thinking Love Shack, but
Yeah.
whatever
Floats
rocks your boat.
Rock Lobster?
Dun, 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 dun. Okay. All right, next one. These get progressively worse, by the way.
I'm sorry, worse? I thought they would be probably equal at this point. The woods of southeastern Oklahoma, near Honobia, known as Bigfoot territory. That's it? That's just that one line? So Bigfoot is known to be found in Oklahoma? That's where he resides?
So let me break this down for you.
Please, I would like for you to do this because this sentence makes...
You thought that was a normal sentence, even though Bigfoot was mentioned.
Well, Bigfoot's real. I just didn't think it'd be in Oklahoma.
Clearly, I chose the wrong person to read these. Bigfoot. The Squatch himself.
Yeah, him, Nessie.
The wise man of the mountain.
I wouldn't call him wise, because,
Indians do. Native Americans. I'm sorry.
did you almost offend our Native American?
Oh, the 132nd Navajo over there?
Wow.
Is that what you are?
Wow.
What are you?
Not that.
116?
He's
No.
Cherokee.
It's gotta be a multiple of 4. It can't be like 7/16.
Why not?
Because it can't.
James. He's Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Oh, are you Chief Grand Cherokee?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. My bad.
They get very hostile.
I can see that.
Look at that. His face is getting all red right now.
He is kind of getting red. Not in the way you're thinking, though.
What were you guys talking about?
He just blacked out.
No, I was listening the whole time.
Alright, so, third fun fact. Gravity Hill, Bartlesville? That's a terrible name for a place. Bartlesville, Gravity Hill. Put your car in neutral facing down the hill and watch as it rolls backwards. Locals think that the ghosts of car crashes past are the ones moving your car away from where they died. That sounds like the cars are dying, not the people in the
we
cars.
have Gravity Hill here too.
We also have Gravity
There's
here, yeah.
gravity hills all over the place.
No. There's just two.
The real ones.
Yeah.
The
stop
real.
it.
We have the real gravity hill. No, it's an optical illusion.
Yeah, a phenomenon is explained away by an optical illusion. Exactly. How'd you know? It's like you wrote this.
It's almost like I have insider information.
That's illegal. Fort Washita.
Sorry, what? Sorry, what?
I'm sorry.
Let me see that.
It's Fort Washita.
I'm sorry. I pronounced that terribly.
He put a lot of spaces in there just so he could have the word shit.
Fort Washita Durant, built in 1841 to maintain peace between Native Americans and new settlers, was converted into a hospital for the Confederacy during the Civil War. The site is supposedly haunted by Aunt Jane, a woman decapitated, for the $20 in gold she was always rumored to keep on her.
Because that's how I rob people.
Well, you have $20?
You're getting your head chopped off.
And the last fun fact on this list here for Oklahoma, Mount Olivet Cemetery, Hugo. Actually, that sounds like 4 different things. Mount Olivet Cemetery in Hugo,
There you go.
formerly Circus City.
Wait, what? Did you say Circuit City?
No, circus.
Oh. Oh, okay. I was like, oh, really? Formerly Circuit City. Great. That's great.
This, oh, Jesus. Sorry, James.
Yeah, it was a whole big circuit city.
That's what I thought.
That's why they all closed down.
Circus.
You can't have cemeteries.
Circus city.
The cemetery is home to deceased circus performers as well as professional bull riders and notable bulls. So Oklahoma has some interesting, fun facts. From what I see here, Oklahoma criminals. You broke them down to. I like your titles. Here we go. First off, not so wise. Jacob Wise from Tulsa, Oklahoma, was removing security tags from clothing that he was planning on stealing. When he removed the tags from the items, he made his way to the door.
Yeah.
Clothing he
took,
wanted.
He took the security tags off clothing that he wanted, and then he made his way to the.
Yeah, that makes more
door.
sense. Just the way that it was written out. Just
Did the period throw you off?
yeah,
Okay.
it's actually the comma. The devil's comma. So
Devil's
Because
it's
It's
not
the
God.
bottom.
It's
It's
the
the bottom comma. It's the real. Yeah, I got
When he reached the door, the alarm went off. Jacob had been putting the removed tags in his pockets. Motherfucker.
wait, why?
So he was okay. So he was taking.
why?
He was taking the tags off, and he couldn't. He didn't want to just throw them on the ground, so he put them in his pocket of the clothes he was wearing
But hold on, why?
because he needed to put them somewhere, and he's too stupid to realize that
Okay.
if you remove them, that they're still active.
So he thought he was stealing like 2 things.
Yeah, now he's got a security device for his house.
It's great.
Go on.
Oh, God.
Next.
There was a meth take. A play on mistake.
Wait, and this is all current?
These are no. Some of these are from years back, but
This one's from 2014.
I pretty much just did all the titles. And what is this one? That was a meth take.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I'm so proud of it.
That sounds like Mike Tyson.
Yeah, Kith. Now Kith.
In 2014, a woman called the police to report that her meth was laced with something.
Great.
When police arrived, she showed them that her methamphetamine in a container.
You okay?
She admitted to the officers that she smoked meth earlier in the day. She and the substance tested positive for meth, and she was arrested and booked in jail.
Okay. No. She
So
didn't see that one coming.
So I feel like every state, every city has a similar story where it's like, yeah, somebody laced my weed or whatever, and the cops are like, "Oh, really? Is that true? Okay,
Let's have a look at it."
Let's take a look. We'll test it. Make sure that your whatever drug of choice is all on the level." That was a mistake.
Child for sale.
Dear God.
In 2013, a mother from Sallisaw tried to sell her 2-year-old and 10-month-old for $2,000 apiece. Motherfuck. For her boyfriend's bail money. God damn it. On Facebook. Motherfuck.
I'm sorry. Can you read the quote from Facebook?
Oh, God. Just come to Sallisaw. It's only 30 minutes away, and I'll give you all her stuff and let y'all... she said y'all. And let y'all have her forever for $1,000. But I have to have it before next week. There's more to this. I just realized.
The look on his face was the best.
It's the look of defeat. I love it.
I told you this was a good idea.
God damn it. Oh, let me make sure that the next page is... Okay, it's just that one line. When desperation set in, she lowered the price to $1,000 each. CPS and the police were notified and she was arrested. Thank God. This... But is $2,000 too much for my child? Oh, I'm sorry. How about $1,000? No?
50% off. I'm running a sale right now.
2 for 1 deal.
Fire sale.
God. Ah,
Buy one, get one.
I hate people so much. Oh, God. There's... What was this? Oklahoma criminals? God, there's... Oh, God, there's so many more.
There's just 3 more, I think.
2, 3, 4, 5. 5.
Oh, okay. Never mind. You're going to be there for a while. You're in the hot seat for a little bit longer.
Here we go.
Lay it on me. Lay it on me.
Chaz, I don't know if you're ready for these.
Let's do it.
All right. Greasy Getaway.
I already like it.
In 2015, a pair of burglars busted open the back door of a neighbor's house and made out with approximately $4,000 in goods.
Okay.
One of the stolen items was a large deep fryer that still had oil in it.
Okay.
When police arrived to investigate, they simply followed the oil trail, which led them to the house across the street.
Okay.
There, the police found the goods and arrested the occupants. So this is the hamburger on a bad day.
Are you feeling good about Oklahoma?
They seem so swell. All of them. Persistence.
Okay.
In 2012, a man walked into a maternity store. He found the clerk attractive. He asked her for her number and if she wanted to have lunch with him. She didn't want anything to do with him. He then purchased a few things and went to the changing room. What?
Okay.
What?
Listen to how crazy that fucking story is already.
Okay. After a few minutes, he called for the clerk asking for her help. When she opened the dressing room door, he was dressed in a bra and crotchless panties.
Great.
The police were called and he was arrested for indecent exposure.
Don't you even dare to try and tell me you haven't tried that before.
Not crotchless.
Okay. Alright, I'll give it to you.
What if it's cold that day?
The bra will keep you warm.
Chapel jacking. I already don't like this one.
Are they?
God damn it.
No, you gotta really say the title. Those are what I'm most proud of.
Chapel jacking. Here we go.
Oh God.
In 2013, a man stole a computer from a church. After some time with the computer, he begins to use it at his home. Being a church computer, it had software installed that blocks websites and tracks sinful activity. The man called tech support to try and remove or disable the software so that he can look up porn. Obviously.
Great.
That's why you have a computer. The company that created and serviced the software reported him to the police. He immediately confessed and was arrested. He confessed. The irony here.
Yeah, confession is a big part of going to church.
I'll be the judge of that. Pulled from only in your state.
That's the website I pulled it off.
Oh, gotcha.
It's verbatim. It's not.
Oh, okay.
I can't like summarize. You cannot change a word of what they wrote and have it be more or less powerful.
Okay, here we go. I will be the judge of that. Pulled from Only in Your State. Oklahoma Judge Donald Thompson exposed himself during court at least 15 times between 2001 and 2003. How was he a judge for that long after the first offense?
He was a judge for so much longer than that.
Thompson had spent almost 23 years on the bench, wow, and had served as a state legislator before retiring from the court in 2004. Prosecutors said he also used a device known as a penis pump
But you got a frog in your throat?
during at least 4 trials in the same period. He was convicted of 4 felony counts of indecent exposure for incidents that took place in his Creek County courtroom. He used a penis pump in the middle of court?
Sure did. Where are you?
Hang on, I just gotta air up my tires. Is that the noise it makes? I was thinking more like an air compressor. It's like, you know?
Oh fuck! I forgot the third one. Never mind. There's supposed to be 3 things at the end, but there's only 2.
Oh,
I guess I cut off the last one.
okay, well, the last one before we get to 3 headlines. So, last criminal. What I meant to say, when a man on trial for armed robbery of a convenience store became frustrated with his lawyer, he decided to represent himself. By all accounts, he was holding his own until the time came for the store manager, who the man had robbed at gunpoint, to testify. When the store manager identified him as the robber, the man stood up and said, "I should have blown your fucking head off."
Dude, jeez.
It gets better.
He paused briefly, then followed that up with, "If I was the one that was there."
Okay. Okay.
Excellent backpedal.
Okay.
He was found guilty in under 20 minutes and sentenced to 30 years.
Like,
No, most of these, I can't tell you the exact person because it's a lot of allegedly. It's that type of shit. On that one, since he was prosecuted, I probably could include his name, but I'm fearing that he'll blow my fucking head off.
if
he
you
was
if
there.
you leaked it.
If it was he who actually was there. That's my favorite part.
I should have blown your fucking head off. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. If I was there?
If it was me that had been there.
Wow. Okay. So, and to cap off the beautiful state of Oklahoma.
There's only 2 headlines.
Right. 2 headlines from 2010 from the Oklahoman, which I'm assuming is where you got the sources from.
Yeah, it's a newspaper.
The best headline ever written.
You can't do your exercises to make sure that you read this correctly because you cannot miss a word.
Okay.
Okay? Alright.
Here we go. Oklahoma City Police arrested a registered sex offender who was accused of threatening customers at a restaurant and trying to steal a soda truck while wearing shorts that exposed his buttocks and genitals. The man had been huffing gold spray paint.
Okay.
One more time for good measure.
Oh god. Okay.
And really put some gusto into it.
Okay, here we go. Hold on a second. I know it's coming, so I need a second. Oklahoma City Police arrested a registered sex offender who's accused of threatening customers at a restaurant and trying to steal a soda truck while wearing shorts that expose his buttocks and genitals. The man had been huffing gold spray paint.
Oh, gold dust. That's what you've been up to.
That headline is proof that I can't make up funny shit. It just happens. Oh god damn.
He's crying. And last but not least, this is a pretty decently long one here. Long live Lord Wraith. I really don't know what to expect for this last one.
Okay.
Jazz, you good? Are you ready for this?
Okay, now I'm sitting down.
Yeah. An Oklahoma City sex fetish enthusiast who calls himself Lord Wraith denied Thursday that he abused a Utah woman who signed a contract to be his slave. An Oklahoma County jury will begin deliberating. I can't say deliberating. An Oklahoma County jury will begin deliberating today whether he attacked his girlfriend February 17th after they returned from a Fat Tuesday celebration at an Oklahoma City nightclub. He faces a felony kidnapping count, a felony domestic abuse count, and a misdemeanor domestic abuse case. Prosecutors went forward with their case even though the girlfriend, Nanette Gina Larson, 36, now claims she made up her accusations. She had told friends, police, and an emergency room doctor in February that he handcuffed, choked, and beat her against her will. On Wednesday, she told jurors Wise did nothing to her February 17th, except hit her in the eye accidentally during a bedroom argument. What's happening?
I just sounded like somebody was coming down the stairs.
Should I repeat the last one?
Yeah.
Alright. Long live Lord Wraith. An Oklahoma City sex fetish enthusiast who calls himself Lord Wraith denied Thursday that he abused a Utah woman who signed a contract to be his slave. An Oklahoma County jury will begin deliberating today whether he attacked his girlfriend February 17th after they returned from a Fat Tuesday celebration at an Oklahoma City nightclub. He faces a felony kidnapping count, a felony domestic abuse count, and a misdemeanor domestic abuse count. It's a lot of counts.
It's a lot of counts.
Prosecutors went forward.
One.
What was it? Dave Chappelle did that one joke where he was one slap, 2 slaps, 3 slaps.
Three pimp slaps.
Prosecutors went forward with their case even though the girlfriend, Nanette Gina Larson, 36, now claims that she made up her accusations. She had told friends, police, and an emergency room doctor in February that he handcuffed, choked, and beat her against her will. On Wednesday, she told jurors Wise did nothing to her February 17th, except hit her in the eye accidentally during a bedroom argument.
So there is a little more to that story, but I think that's pretty solid. The one that got cut off was I'll do my best. A man posed as a mentally handicapped 19-year-old.
What? I'm sorry.
So a guy pretended that he was autistic.
Uh-huh. I mean, normal Tuesday night.
And he also pretended he was 19. What he would do is he would show up to, he would go on a babysitter website, and he would find a babysitter, and then he would pose as the father of the autistic person, which was him, and he would sign up for a babysitter, and then he would show up in a diaper and, old clothes.
Uh-huh.
And when the babysitter would go to change him, because remember, he's pretending to be autistic.
Oh my gosh.
He would get sexually aroused, and he would act like a child. So he got busted because he grabbed the daughter of one of the babysitters, just grabbed her boob.
The daughter of the babysitter?
Yeah. So the daughter was 18, 19, something like that, and he just walked into her room while she was sleeping and just gave her one of those. The way that he would show up is he would show up in a cab with a note pinned to him with $40, and it said, David needs to be changed, or whatever I forget what his name was, but it's he needs to be changed and fed, and he had a backpack full of formula and pacifiers and all sorts of stuff.
And these people,
they were getting paid, so I mean, what did they care? But they didn't know he wasn't autistic.
I mean, I would first of all question the parent. Go on, son, get in the cab. Here's some money pinned to your chest.
The parent was him.
No, I know, but I mean, if you're the babysitter and
I think you're
seeing
missing the
this-
point. He's all the people.
No,
I think there's a huge hole in your logic right now.
no, I'm right. He pulled an Eddie Murphy, Nutty Professor. I get it. He's everybody.
No, I don't even think he had to do that.
Hercules.
He was just like, "This is me" the whole time.
Yeah, so that was the last one. I didn't really do it justice, but like, there's so many other stories. So many other stories. I just picked like a couple little nuggets here and there.
You know what we should do? We know.
Open the bar together? Yeah, I agree.
No, I agree completely.
Okay.
We know Florida is
Florida man.
I was gonna say Wade Boggs. We should Wade Boggs.
We should Wade Boggs.
we should wait box.
We should drink 107 beers
Oh,
right
God,
now
We're not going to live to
in
see
the
day.
time it takes to get from New York to LA.
Jesus Christ. It's.
On a
I
Concorde.
think it was more like 80.
He even said 65, or he said 55 at one
55,
point.
I can maybe believe. We've killed quite a few.
55 beers in what? If he was flying
6.5 hours.
west, yeah, like
It's quite possible.
that's a lot of beers per hour. That's
That-
like it's like 10, 11 beers an hour.
Okay, so break it down to per minute beers.
So what would that be like? Every
Let's
6
make
minutes?
Let's make it 65 beers in 6.5 hours. How many beers do you need to drink in 10 minutes?
Almost 2.
You think?
2.5.
Fuck, I mean, I'll try.
That's all we ask. Really, it's all we ask. But no, what I'm thinking is that we know that Florida is, Florida. And now that we know Oklahoma is, Oklahoma. What if we do our own state?
Oh, California's got way fucked up people too.
I know.
All right, I'll do some California research. I'll pluck some gems.
Oh, I know you will. And you'll get the best ones.
There's just so many people here.
I know.
That
Well, what's great about the state of California is also its only like fallback is it's really long and it's got too many regions. Like it's got it's got the beach communities where you've got like millionaires, billionaires, and then you also have like the inland empire where meth is all over the place.
Mhm.
Like Northern California, yeah, some of it is really expensive and it draws this type of personality, this type of wealth. And then you go like 30 minutes inland and it's like, okay, now you're in the middle of fucking nowhere. And
Oh, yes, Palmdale.
this
I know that
this
very well.
particular trailer park looks like a tornado came through, but tornadoes don't happen in California. So what the fuck happened here?
What happened was the 1996 Northridge earthquake came through, and they
Took-
just never repaired
Yeah, it
since
took
then.
almost 30 years to. Okay, yeah, okay, all right. I truly believe that California has.
diversity.
I wasn't gonna call it diversity, but maybe it has every walk of life that the U.S. has to offer, from the wealthy to the poor, the high class to the low class, the trashy to the trash A.
Okay.
Um,
Classy with a hint of trash, which I like to call clashy.
I mean, I'll just come out. Somebody needs to come out and say it. If you're ever feeling bad about yourself, like real bad about yourself, there's so many people here. Just walk into a Walmart, hang around for 15 minutes, and you will see somebody that will make you feel good.
You don't have to go very far into Walmart.
No. Mm-mm.
You can just stand outside.
No, you don't even have to cross the threshold. You just need to like sit on that bench, that one bench they have out front that always has like 12 Walmart employees smoking 3 cigarettes
Yeah.
between all 12. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
And if you're too afraid, just do a drive-by. It's fine.
No.
No, because they look normal in the parking lot.
Oh, yeah.
You can't pass with any speed. You have to be idle and you have to take it all in. You can't just be like, this is me passing by this life. No, you got to get in it.
You got to be careful, though, because you can get sucked into it.
What?
Get sucked into it.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie and tell you I've never ridden a bike through Walmart, because I have. I've done that.
I'm not gonna lie and tell you that I didn't use one of their bike pumps that was still in the package to fill up the tires on a stroller.
I truly believe that happened. Absolutely.
It totally did.
I hesitated for a second, trying to think of a way that didn't happen, but I can see it in my brain.
Am
and
I
yeah,
the
that
only
happened.
respectful one of Walmart? Because all I ever did was just play the video games that they had there.
Oh,
for
you
display.
piece of shit! You're the worst out of them all.
Oh, I'm the worst.
I can see Billy playing like old school Xbox, just like kicking kids to get away from him. No, it's still my turn.
Yeah, kitty.
I still have another guy.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I wasn't dead.
This is
So-
Spyro. Damn it.
I did play Spyro there.
Of course you did.
Yeah. I also played Virtua Fighter. I think that might have been one of the ones back in the day.
Remember when McDonald's had those like game stations? N64 that was in like a circle.
Yeah, it was like, get this nightmare child away from me for 20 minutes so I can eat 40 McNuggets in one sitting.
They didn't have. I mean, you could get 40, but now they sell.
No,
now they're like,
Well,
you want 40 McNuggets?
$2.
We don't even care anymore. You don't need to have self pride. Just order them. Damn it.
Oh, you want 40 nuggets? What do you want me to pay for this out of the McDonald's charity fund? I can do that. You don't have to pay anything.
You know what that reminds me of?
I know you're in trouble if you ordered 40 nuggets.
You ever hear Patton Oswalt stand up when he's talking about KFC?
No.
You know the famous bowl, right?
The what?
The famous bowl?
It's got
Oh, yeah.
corn and
Mashed potatoes,
Yeah.
gravy,
Chicken.
chicken,
It's got everything.
cheese.
Yeah.
And so Patton Oswalt did a joke where he called it the sadness bowl. He's all like, "You just given up on life." You're like, "Nope, that's fine. You know what? Well, I want all the shit. Just put it in the bowl, and it's like gloop. I'm gonna fist fuck my face with it."
just it's one step removed from just blend it all, pour it in my mouth, and massage my jaw.
Exactly.
Just let that shit just fall into my stomach. I don't want to chew. That's for suckers.
Yeah, it was basically that. Like the famous bowl is all that and more.
But have you had it?
It's delicious. I really enjoy it. It really is a sadness bowl because really it's just all of it's right there, and you just don't have to do much, but just shove it into your face and just like a horse, when you
what
put the thing around the head and then just goes to town.
Yeah, the feedback.
It's exactly what it is.
You know what I wanted to try, but I was a little too slow, I think, was the double down.
Me too. I was afraid though,
You can make your own.
but it's not the same.
I think those chicken strips are better than we give them credit for. Fucking love those.
Those chicken strips are pretty damn good. But the double down was like, I always told everybody that we talked about, or I talked to about it, it's basically a heart attack waiting to happen. It's going to clog your arteries the moment you just finish that one sandwich. But I really wanted to try it though.
It's like Sean Evans eating all those fucking hot wings.
Oh,
You're
yeah, he's got
gonna
5.
die.
He's got 5 years left, tops.
I think 5-year shelf life is all he's got left with all those preservatives and shit. Just like eating away his stomach lining and just imagine how much like just pepper and salt he's got in his system at any given time.
I think salt has replaced certain parts of his.
I mean,
his bloodstream is just basically salt.
let's tread somewhere else. Imagine going to the bathroom. I would be scared.
Oh yeah, yeah. He probably doesn't trust a fart.
No, nuh-uh.
You can't.
Could you imagine, like, that spicy food, how the farts would actually be?
Wet.
It would be like, oh,
Fiery.
Will like tickle your nose and be like real spicy.
I bet your asshole needs milk.
Yeah.
I bet you need
That's
a
a
milk
terrible
enema to make sure that doesn't just tear the root out of you.
Sean Evans of Hot Ones, if you're listening.
Yeah, give us some of that hot ones money. You're probably rolling in it.
What is he looking for? He's like trying to pick up like a sponsor or something?
He's got Comedy Central now.
No, I was talking about you.
Oh. Yeah, that'd be nice.
You have to say shameless plug, Billy.
And he's not even targeting companies. It's just like, hey,
individual people.
Yeah.
They got money.
How
That's
does that
fine.
work?
They got money.
How does that work? How does he think this is gonna work?
Charlize Theron, if you're listening, I don't want your money.
Charlize is just like, I really like your cause, and I'm just gonna give you money.
Let me sign up.
Yeah,
let me
right.
sign up. Let me sign up for your "I'll marry your daughter" Patreon.
What was that at again? It's like $2,000 or something.
1,500.
Yeah, we're cheap.
Yeah, that's.
Discount it.
I don't even know why that's there. Why are we not 1, 5, 10, 20? Like I think 50 is the max. And I think we'll get 1, and then it will be immediately canceled.
Oh, I think it was there just to be funny.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, I like it. I dig it.
Yeah.
All right, are we out of shit to talk about? Because
I think
dear God,
we've
it's another wasted day.
in more ways than one.
All right, thanks everybody for listening. This is Hot Sauced with the Gods, comma
Up top.
comment at the top,
And we'll see you next time, guys.
top, comma. If you'd like to learn more about our podcast, you can visit our website at hotsauced.co. We're also on Patreon, iTunes, Podbean, Google Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, MySpace, Plenty of Fish, Tinder, Bumble, eHarmony, Match, Farmers Only, and fishandbitches.com.